Hey guys, welcome to MasterGamingVR. We are back in Orbis once again. We are going to take a look at the tutorial that is new in this alpha test. This is alpha 6, I want to say. I never remember what alpha test we're on. Missed a couple, and there have been a whole bunch along with the stress test. If this is alpha test 6, that means there have been 9 test weekends for this game so far. Okay, so this, I believe, is where you are going to spawn in when you first start up the game. You're going to be level 1. I am on my ranger, which is level 2, but we're supposed to be on the warrior, and my warrior is level 12, so I'm going to sort of blow through the warrior portion of things. So interacting with NPCs. I like the interaction with NPCs instead of, walking up to and like clicking on him, like, hey, interact with me. I'd kind of be okay with like poking him, but what they opted for was waving, and I really like that. It's really natural. I don't know. I think it's a great idea. They've been really good at nailing down the very physical interactions in VR and not so much setting a button to do everything. And really quick, before we get into his text, I really like his NPC model. Just the stylized look of him, and the fact that all the other NPCs we've seen to date with the guards and the other players have looked very I don't know, very uniform, very bland. And this guy's got a lot of flair in him. He's very much a main character here. But that aside, let's jump into the tutorial. And there's that new skybox, by the way. The first time I jumped in here, it was very dark and nighttime, and it looked great. It actually felt like we were out on some countryside in the middle of the night. And I wish I hadn't lost that video, but Steam crashed, I had to reboot, and I forgot to turn off OBS, and there it goes, dead. I'm horrible, I know, I'm sorry. Okay, to the tutorial. Well, best be started. Today we train... Gotta talk in the old guy voice. We train until the flame of a guardian sparks inside you. But we must be quick. The festival approaches, and I have duties to attend and hands to shake. Nothing like the clash of two mighty blades. Swords were made by good men to defend the weak, but with such sharp teeth, one must know when to bite. Step towards the dummy to begin your lessons, and return to me after you've defeated your foe. Unsheathe your sword, and best be sure to keep your shield out of the way while you strike. Okay, so he's telling us what to do in the RP sense, and then this is giving us the technical sense, or the technical instructions. Unsheath your weapon, reach behind your head with your hand, and press the grip button on your controller. It's angled in a way that, I don't know, it could be more flat to my view, but that's a small gripe. So, quest accepted, sword training. Complete your lessons in swordplay. This goes away too fast for my taste. Alright, so we've got our sword, we've got our shield. It's telling us how to move now. We know how to do that, just trackpad. And we get to kill the dummy that looks like it's bleeding already from an arrow wound. And again, I'm level 12, so that thing died much quicker than it should if you were actually just starting out. So let's put these away, and let's wave at the old guy again. Swordplay is dancing, and you cavort like a drunken infant through... Though we best remember I've been doing this since before you were even... Whatever. Before I was even soiling my cloth. I screwed that up. I'm sorry. Don't neglect the use of your shield, which will block an enemy's attacks if you hold it in front of your body. But do not cower behind it when trying to attack. Many a fighter has been slain because they did not realize that their shield would also block their own attacks. Best this monster I captured from the lowland forest, and prove to me you are worthy. Okay, so now we get to go kill that little guy in there, that cute little cuddly little Were rabbit with teeth. We get to go stab it in the face. And stun it. And block. Okay, super easy. I'm level 12. It's not. The end. And I don't know if you noticed the difficulty meter, the health bars are new from last test that I didn't get to play in, as well as the icon here that denotes difficulty instead of a level over here. So that is the weakest difficulty. I mean, technically it's 3 points, but that's supposed to be 1 point up for level 1, tier 1 difficulty. Alright, wave to the sky. In times of war they used to say, beware the singing whistle. Once amidst the fray I heard a swift shriek and a stout pop before a flood of red. Had I moved fast enough, perhaps the song would not have ruptured my ear. You'd be wise to learn this song yourself. He's talking about arrows, not a bard. Though that could be hinting at bard archer class, maybe, in the future? That'd be cool. Get out your bow and let's see what you can do. Alright. Telling me how to access my inventory. We're supposed to... I'm guessing we start off with the sword equipped. Now we're going to put the bow in. Same hand as our sword, and it's going to warn us. If you're right-handed, you probably want to put your bow in your left hand, point your finger using the trigger button, select the bow, blah, 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 blah. So, we do that. I like that. It's a nifty little thing because if you're right-handed, you are going to use it like that. Good to see you got it. Let us continue. In addition to your basic arrow, you also have poison arrow, which you can grab from your belt using the grip button. Actually, do I have that equipped? I do have them equipped. That's right. I already did that. Let's see. Feel the wind, trust your instincts, straighten your back, and find that sweet spot. Aim at the dummies by the tree. Let us see what song you will sing. Okay. Enough of that. Let's shoot the guy in the face. And we'll just let him poison to death. Done! Alright. Can I wave with weapon attached? I cannot wave with weapon attached. So you have to holster your thing, put your thing away, and then go talk to the townspeople. Otherwise, they'd be too scared. Even the greatest archer struggles to guide their arrow into the sinew of a dodging beast. Hit that which moves, and you shall truly prove your worth. But for now, you have found your song, so we will move on to another less noble class. The disgust that just emanates from that sentence. The hunters call it a musket. Fires lead balls across a distance. I've not had much experience with one myself. So now we put on the musket, and this is where the game broke last time because the server crashed. So this is all new. Your musket can fire special orbs. To load an orb, just grab it with your hand and place it in the front of your gun. You also have a turret on your belt which you can grab and throw to deploy it. To tell the truth, I think such a device takes all the glory out of battle, but the elders insist I school you on everything, so go on, kill the dummy and let's move on. Alright, so here's my turret. My balls aren't out. Why aren't my balls out? Alright, didn't matter, didn't need my balls. Okay, you schooled me on that. Well, I'm glad that's done. Won't be a weapon I use anytime soon. Best teach you foraging as well. The villagers mutter that this is a job belonging to the elderly, but when I lost in a forest, you will see how important it becomes. But when I lost, I'm a good reader. No. Use the harvester tool to gather herbs, ore, and other items. It's the pickaxe that shows up on your belt when your weapon is sheathed. Doink! Oops, I dropped it. Here we go. Gathering. What am I going to gather? Head past the arena and collect 3 queen's ear leaves. They may taste bitter, but they'll keep you going when you have nothing else. Goodbye. Alright. They're there. So we know a good place to harvest queen's ear. I'm a queen's ear. Grab your harvester and hit me with it to collect me. Sounds so happy and chipper. Alright. Quest completed. Gathering training. Woo! And it disappeared before I could catch it. Alright. That's good, because we'll be taking a look at alchemy later. We will need all of those. We have some ingredients already from the previous test, but more isn't bad. More leads to more experimentation. Hi! 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 Those leaves will nourish you in the darkest of times. They will also go far in feeding High Step Village when a drought next ravages our land. The spark of a guardian lives within you yet, but we must fan it into flames. I have taught you all I know. Now all that is left is for you to prove yourself and your abilities for the sake of High Step. A king stag buck travels through the brush near lowland woods. Track the stag, kill it, and bring the meat back to me for the festival this evening. Your compass can guide you as you leave the village. To use it, just grab it with your hand. It's located on your chest. Grab my chest. This thing. You'll also want to take a look in your journal. It keeps track of all your duties and the things that you've discovered in your travels. So I think the silver ones... Oh, no, silver is north. That's what that is. Okay, so goodbye. Alright. You'll also want to take a look in your journal. Okay, we did that. Just turn the compass upside down while you're holding, and your journal will appear. Slash out of character. Whoops. Okay. Ah, there we go. So I've got the black box thing. This is a bug. It's a known issue. I saw them talking about it earlier. Welcome to your player journal. This magical book contains information that you've gathered on your journey through Orbis VR. Its magical properties allow it to automatically update through your journey, and you can also gather information from the world to store in it, such as rubbings from ancient ruins and pages from other books. To turn the pages of your journal, hold your hand over the bottom corner of the page and use the grip button to grip the page and turn it. Final challenge. Follow your compass towards the lowland woods to hunt your trophy. Slay King Stag. I have no pages. I have a single page in my journey. I have the intro and a single quest. Alright, so how do I get rid of... Oh, there we go. You can grab it and rearrange it. Not bad. Okay. You've got the hang of it. Your compass and journal are valuable tools for you to use in your adventures. Do not neglect them. Before you leave, I will offer you this last advice. There are dark arts that surround our happy homes. In the shadows, they creep ever closer. Turn away from those that will try to tempt you into the depths of darkness with their pagan ways. What pagans? Surely you've heard of what curses befall those who dabble in rune casting. For those who perform such evils, they risk the wrath of the Witch of Mulberth. Her devil worship is not something I would take lightly. Tell me more. What do you take me for, a mad pagan or a raving witch? Such things are forbidden. To those that seek after the dark arts, they shall always find them, but for me, I will take no part in the teaching of it. Doesn't like guns, doesn't like magic. This guy's just no fun. Alright, so we need to find this witch person. Alright, player journal. I don't have any other. No other pages. How do I get it to go away now? Can I stick it back here? No, I don't stick it back there. I don't know how this goes away. Okay, well, here, read this. You won't like it very much. So I need to slay the king stag for him, and I need to find this witch Mulbitch person. So I wonder if in the final version of the game, the rune mage will be an unlockable class. So that appears to be the tutorial. I guess I could go see if I can slay that stag really quick, maybe. Oh, hey, look at you. What are you doing, little guy? You look stuck. Good boy. Good boy. Just stay right there. No, 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 no. No, no need. No need to run away. It's cool. We got this. Bye. Okay. Or not. You know. I thought maybe this was the stag that the tutorial guy was wanting. But no. I mean, he's got a health bar. Where did he go? There we go. Quest completed. Final challenge. Head back to Guardian Bart to show off your trophy. King Stag Meat. Okay, well. Why is my book still there? I don't know how I get this to go away. But it needs to go away. But we'll just leave it over there for now. Hi, we're back. You have returned, as I knew you would. The day has finally come. I pass to you the mantle of Guardian of High Step. Informally, of course. We shall save the ceremony till after Bishop Roma's festivities. Best hurry back to town now. The celebrations will be due to start soon, and I'm sure Chef Lethrow will be happy to receive the stag meat. Enjoy your final night of childhood. Tomorrow you shall become a protector of the realm, and the time for play will be at its end. Okay, so that is the actual end of the tutorial. And it looks like we're continuing off with this from, or continuing from this with the chef's quest to make the feast for the cardinal. So we will jump back into that with the quest video. I picked that quest up in there. And yeah, that will do it for this video. I will cut back over to earlier. We will end this here. That is the tutorial for Orbis as it stands right now. I think it does a pretty good job at explaining things. It didn't go over the combos for the warrior though. So I'm wondering when that will be explained, or if that will be explained to the player at any point in the future. So I will continue to look for that. We do have a plethora of other quests here that we can pick up. There are a lot more NPCs this go around, and I will probably make another video where I go around, talk to all the NPCs, pick up all their quests, maybe do a few of them. That, I think, will be a pretty long video as well, especially that guy. That guy likes to fucking talk. Don't ask him about his hometown. He will rant and rave. It just got very bright out. Okay, it was just the menu. Yeah, that looks a hell of a lot better. So much better from day one. So much smoother on the airship. The sky behind it looks a hell of a lot better. But you see there's a quest there, there's a quest here, quest over there. Let's go look at this bishop guy really quick, just because I like the way he looks. So all of the NPCs have their own varied expressions and clothing, and they all look very unique. Whereas before, the only other things that we had were the guards. So let's walk up here, and then this guy. This guy looks like death itself right here. Bishop bastardized. And this guy looks like he's going to be a bad guy. He looks like he's a main villain. So yeah, there's him. There's more of the difficulty slider on this guy. I'm guessing that the blue ribbon is going to mean elite, so he's an impossible 5-star or 5-point star elite. However we want to call that. 5 points, 4 points. I think technically they're calling it impossible. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. There are, I believe, 20 quests in here now to pick up and run with. Story missions up to level 4. I'm not sure where those story missions are gonna come from, but hopefully we can find that out in the next video. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like, sub for more Orbis content and VR content in general, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to share this out to all of your friends. I really appreciate it when you guys do that. It means a lot to me. See you later.